to do, which is create life. Like, go to 34A. Why don't women ever want this job? Why don't they ever complain about the need to do this job? They want to be in action movies like men. They want to direct films. Do you want to do this? Turn it up. I think this is how they make fudgesicles. I guess this is how you get oil out of the ground. It looks very, very difficult and very dangerous. It looks like the possibility of losing a finger there is about 1 in 2. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like those things swinging around. Get that the f out of here. I'm sick of that thing. Ew, you're all dirty. Women would do that job if you could guarantee they'd get 0 mud on their dress. Actually, that's a good segue to jump into feminism.
True that.
Who here identifies as a feminist?
We are the storm, the very form of change that the world has been waiting for.
He said I was too pretty to fight.
And that's toxic masculinity. You don't realize how your behavior is harmful.
Chelsea Handler, is that her name? Yes. Yeah, still in loneliness denial. Her and Joe Coy. This is the woman who pushed not having kids on America. That's why I pick on her so much, because she recently filmed her family reunion where you saw all these happy people and their kids, and her with just staring at the nieces and nephews, which I'm sure Sarah Silverman must do when she goes to Israel and sees her sister's massive brood and just goes, wow, everyone's laughing. A lot of fun stuff here. No one's talking about themselves and healing. You'll notice that too. Is that some on my face? They talk about self-care and therapy and stuff.
They have to work on me.
Working on me. People with kids don't talk about that. They're busy. They're at work trying to make money for their kids, or they're working with their kids, doing stuff with their kids. That is their self-care.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a break every Father's Day and Mother's Day, but Mother's Day, women want to be away from the kids for a break. On Father's Day, they don't. So I guess there's one break. One parent gets one break a year because they don't want one.
Yeah. I went to go see a movie by myself, that movie Nope, and it was like going to Vegas. I was like, I got a popcorn, I got a drink. This is crazy. And it was 2 hours.
What happens at Nope stays at Nope.
Yep.
So look at these losers. And you know what I think happened with Chelsea too, and it'll happen with you if you're a spinster. You take a bunch of Xanax during the week you're breaking up to deal with it. So you put out these videos going, we're going to stay friends and we're going to co-parent and we're going to, they can't co-parent, but you know what I mean? That was the other one, Gwyneth Paltrow or whoever their name is. And we learned so much from each other because they're high. And then the drugs wear off and they're like, okay, now it's hit me. All I did was delay the inevitable grief.
Somebody, a relationship, a person, does that ever really heal? Does that ever really go away? Or do you have to just feel that for the rest of your life?
I think both things can be true. Who did you lose?
Just been some friendship dynamic changes.
Oh my
and
God.
I think grief.
Do you ever recover from losing a friend? What a serious problem to have. You don't hang out with that chick anymore? Well, what could be worse?
Yeah, I think not having a family for these broads puts more stress on their friends because they're the
that's
only
their
people.
family, right?
Yeah,
of course. To
Can
you,
come in
it's
all
just
these
grabbing a beer.
Right.
So you, wait a minute. You don't want to grab a beer with me? Yeah, I forgot my son had a baseball game.
I demand nothing from
So
my
we're
friends.
done. You're saying we're done? No. I mean, if I got time.
We're done for today.
Let me know. Yeah, definitely today's out. But in the future, if you got some time, let me know. I'm usually the local.
Yeah.
I need to see a grief therapist. A grief counselor. This is worse than Sandy Hook.
Different forms and due to all these different things.
I have a lot of friendships that have ended, and it is something that you hold. But healing does come into place. There is an amount of time that makes everything less acute.
Yeah.
The key to healing
You know what
is
makes
to
things less cute? You getting old.
give out love. Give out love and forgiveness, no matter what the circumstances are, whether who is right or wrong, just to send love to that person, whether you do it through meditation or prayer. It's important to forgive people because holding on to that is a crusty
Married
notion.
couples with kids don't meditate. They don't have time. It's too loud in the house. And it's awesome.
It can embed itself in yourself and become a very toxic quality to be mad at people.
Yeah.
So when things change, you have to just accept
Listen
that
to this
things are
person
changing.
whose life
And
is a bag of shit giving advice on relationships. She's alone, lonely, childless, sits with her dog in her giant house with no one around, and she's telling everyone else how to make their lives better. Thank you for that. You know what I need? Oh, look, Jennifer Aniston liked it. I need, I'm going to need therapy when my daughter goes off to college because from 0 to 18, she was there. I might cry just talking about it. So that's a real problem. My best friend is dying.
What got me is saying you have to accept things are changing. What? How simple are you?
They're all talking to themselves, by the way. Should I accept that Joe Coy got bored of my old ass and traded me in for some young groupie because he's already done promoting his film? Because I don't feel that inclination.
What? Oh, whoa. This is weird. You're putting out such powerful, necessary, beautiful work, and you're still funny as hell. Is she? Because it doesn't sound very funny.
Yeah, it's not funny.
it can be
And something on her page. I don't want to leave this yet because it'll restart the video.
very painful. I've had some very painful friendship endings that have taken me years to
Very
get past.
painful
But
friendship
yes,
endings.
it'll always be a part of you, but it will run you. The healing and like understanding that people are there at certain parts of your life in certain ways, and it's not permanent. You know?
So use people until they're done.
Yeah. What were you going to show me on her page?
A friend asked me what
She's
it was
a
like.
Get Off My Lawn fan.
Yeah.
A friend asked me what it was like to have kids, so I asked her for a toast 16 times, then screamed at her that I hate toast, and told her I obviously need crackers, and then screamed that they were square and not round, all while licking the dirty countertop and spilling juice all over the floor. She hid in the pantry and drank wine. That's the culture.
She's loving motherhood.
Constantly complaining and saying how great they are and how they want men's shit. This was actually a scoop sent to me by a baby monster. So it should be in the mailbag, but he said, "Greetings, G-Dog and Ryan." By the way, you know what was funny at the Yankees game yesterday? I saw a cop with a bomb sniffing cop with a doggy.
A bomb sniffing cop?
Yes. He's a cop whose department is bomb sniffing. So he's a bomb sniffing cop.
Okay.
He was with his German Shepherd, and he goes, G-Dog, which means he watches the show.
Sick.
And we did some selfies. But then today I go outside, and my neighborhood is not in downtown. It's a lonely suburb. And there's an unmarked police car parked in front of my house. So I walk over to it.
Must be big fans.
And I go, "How we doing?" And they look very uncomfortable. Now, I've reported cars like this before to the police, and because I'm paranoid, and they said, "Oh, what you're probably seeing is these people who go on disability, and the insurance companies hire detectives to wait outside, and then they walk fine, and they go, wait a minute, you said you broke your back. You skipped a Maloo out there." And so it might be that. That's what a cop told me. But this didn't seem like that. This seemed like cops.
In front of your house specifically? Or,
Yes.
Or in like in
No,
the,
definitely in front of my house. Looking at me.
like this? Or like this?
Like this.
That's bad.